Welcome to my first and possibly last weekly review of Wrexham football news. I'll be going over the Torquay match today and the new documentary episode 9 of Welcome to Wrexham. Torquay United. We absolutely walked all over them. It was great to see. It's always nice to watch your team perform well. Been going for several years to the matches, so you know, I've been there when the team weren't performing very well, and it's nice to see us actually walk all over people instead of being walked all over. The latest episode I thought was absolutely brilliant. It really captured the excitement that the town was feeling when Rob and Ryan actually finally came to the town. It was good to see how they reacted to the players, the people, the way they treated the club. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. You really get to see them as humans, I suppose. You know, you're so used to watching them on films or in their own TV shows that you get used to the characters they play, I suppose, and it's nice to see the human behind the artist. What I really liked is the belief that they have and the enthusiasm to take the team further. I think that's really good, and it comes across really well in the documentary. I also like the way that they were, you know, willing to meet people in the street and on the street and walk around and be a part of us, and it takes you back to that enthusiasm that the whole town had just coming out of pandemic and everything. I thought that was brilliant. There's been a bit of controversy with some of the statements that were in there, but you know, fans are well within their right to have an opinion. Personally, watching some of the results last season, I thought that maybe Phil Parkinson might not be the right man for the job, but watching the documentary, seeing where we are in the league and seeing the results that we're getting, my mind's been completely changed about him. I think what he's doing there, you know, we've got to just trust in the vision, I suppose. There's no doubting he's a top level manager. I like the fact that he's sitting there screaming at them every game if they're not performing. And I like the fact that Rob and Ryan are willing to back him to the hilt. I think what's really telling about the way that they back him is that they're two people that have actually gone through that level of doubt in their careers, so they're willing to give people a bit of faith and understanding, and they're willing to go above and beyond for them. So I really like that. I think the fact that they're doing that and they're willing to back Phil to the hilt, let them do it. Let's see how it goes. Other than that, I just thought it was really good to see the way they acted with the people, that they were open and honest, and even the good thing about the documentary for me was the way that they countered a lot of the negativity, I suppose, for some people in the club, some of the fans, some of the people that work there. It's just great. I thought it was brilliant. One final piece of news is Steve Cooper, Nottingham Forest manager, was spotted down at the racecourse on Saturday as well. I tweeted a picture of him out, and a few fans started speculating that he's there scouting out Jordan Davis and Paul Mullin. Personally, I can't see that happening. He signed several players, I think it's 22 players this season, for Nottingham Forest, and spent several $100 million. I just can't see him coming down to non-league and buying a few more players with all the money he spent on the upper echelons of players, I should say. To me, it's much of a muchness. He's a local guy just going to watch his local team while there's an international break on. I wouldn't read too much more into it, but it was really nice to see him there watching us, I suppose. It's always good to see. Football club related news I think I can relay to you this week. We are in a positive position in the table. We've got a good goal difference, but we do go into 2 tough away games now. Hopefully, the next time I make one of these, if this goes well, we'll have more good news and more positive reviews based on the documentary and on our team performances. Until then, up the town.